And I remember, especially with this title of Finding the Diamond in unexpected places, when, of course, when Ron Roth passed, which was 14 years ago, I thought I was going to breathe for about 2 weeks and then just keep on with ministry. And that was God laughing at my thought. And I would say that at least took 2 years for me to work through this, whatever this was. And it was a lot of breaking in my consciousness. I thought I was pretty well equipped because I worked for 28 years with Ron Ross, so I thought I had the principles down, but guess what? I had to practice them all. And they weren't fun all at once because I knew I trusted God through the process, but I didn't like the process, and it's just, and I wanted the process to speed up. And then I start conditioning, God, I'll do this and only this, and it's like, and he laughed again, she laughed again, however you experienced God. And guess who got their way? It was only through one of my community members, Dana. I remember the first retreat I did after Ron passed. And Dana signed up at the very last minute, of course, kind of his MO, at least in my world. And he said, well, Padre, I'll do whatever you want me to do. And I go, really? And it's like, okay. So I says, can you talk? Because I was still going through my grieving process. And, Dana can talk on a dime. So it's like, and he stepped up to the plate. But I always thought after that first experience, it's like, he said he heard the guidance that Ron says, support Paul. And so he went out of his way, and he has supported me all these years. And it wasn't until about 2 years later that he said, come out to California, and I really didn't want to, because I made a point of God. I only want to work in Illinois. I don't want to travel no more, and so he kind of gave me the hook and sinker and said, I'll pay your way. Get on the plane, just sit in my class. That's all I'm asking you to do. And of course, I couldn't resist that. So I did. And it actually propelled me to the place where I am today. But it was resisting all the way, but yet ending up in a beautiful place. And God showed me the gifts I already had. But it was through that brokenness that I actually then allowed it, by the Spirit. And of course, my long story short is it was 10:30 at night. I got up at 3:30 in the morning. I was so dead tired. And then Dana said, well, Padre's going to end this class by doing a healing service. And it's like, I don't know who you're talking to, but it's not me, because I'm totally dead. I mean, I have nothing. And isn't that a beautiful way of starting your new life? Nothing. So God can shape you in his own image as his likeness. And I'll never forget that time, because the words of knowledge came so clear. It was crystal clear. I was reading people's hearts, and it's like, I didn't know I had it in me. And from that gift till today, our ministry has been prospering. So, these beautiful places in our lives that not only challenge us, breaks us, but it also provides for us. And once we get out of the way, and my biggest error was I couldn't get out of my own way. And I don't know who am I speaking to, but join me, but give it up, because God wants full control. And once we say yes to God, he takes it as it's a commandment. It's more of a commitment. Yes, you said, and there's no buts. It's like, okay, God, I do surrender this. So